I really want to go to Lesbos, Greece, to just, aside from the obvious of sharing good news with people, be able to serve people well and give them an opportunity to have a little bit of a break, feel like a normal human being, because that's something that they aren't often allowed to do.
So I've been privileged to be able to just serve refugees on American soil and be able to work with a really, really cool family. And the Lord has just given me such incredible opportunity to grow as a person and grow as a believer from serving them. Just to see people who aren't of faith act in a way that is so of the Lord.
I already lived in Greece for a couple months and helped with the refugee crisis, and they invited me into their home. They loved me, they cared for me. They would have died for me in a heartbeat. I'm really excited to go and personally to see things outside myself and to expose myself to a different place that is in a need that I haven't seen before, but then also to help and to hopefully bring hope, because there's some dark situations going on at Lesbos.
Now is the time that the need is there. The refugee crisis is in one of the worst spots it's ever been, and I personally feel a call to reach out to those who are outcast.
For about 5 years now, my husband Alex and I have been meeting lots of refugees in the States, and I'm hoping that my experience can help me be better at meeting them where they're at when they're still kind of in this holding in between area.
I also just have like a huge heart for the refugee people and think that a lot of people just don't really see what exactly they're going through or don't understand it. And as someone that's been fortunate enough to get some education on all of that, I really want to be able to go and like further that education for my friends and family and people around me.
We don't really talk about that crisis. We talk about like the things that are happening within our borders, or if we do talk about refugees, it's that we don't want them, and I think that's the opposite of how we should feel about it.
I'm just excited to be able to go and to be a living testament for that, to be able to go out and tell people, not only just to serve these people and love them, but to come back to the States and say, hey, like, look how cool like they are, let's go love them, let's go show them what it means to know Jesus.
The thing that impacted me the most was how these people treated people. And although they weren't Christians, they taught me the most about the gospel I've ever learned.
The fact that we have 6 other people who are going with us, amazing people, it's really exciting because I know our reach is going to be greater while we're there.
The whole time I was there, I was thinking, wow, it'd be so cool if these people knew Jesus. And I think that's what I'm excited for, is to see these people get to know Jesus.
I hope to be able to just bring that love and to break that sort of American stereotype of that Americans are just there for themselves, but to go and really let them know that we're there for them and we care about them and we want them to succeed.
I think a unique aspect of being a mom and going on this trip and meeting people who maybe have lost children or lost parents or siblings is being able to reflect God, not just as a father, but his mothering and nurturing side of the Lord.
Because when Jesus said, love the widow and love the orphan, like, it's not just the white orphan or the American widow, it's everyone.
So we know that God has called us to go on this trip, and we know that he has a plan for the trip.
I think this time around, I really just want to be guided by the Holy Spirit and not guided by my own intentions. And I just want to invite anyone into that. There's just so much joy in seeing joy enter someone's life. There's so much joy in seeing death turn into life.
I hope that other people can come in and join us, because this is a huge undertaking. I mean, like, the refugee crisis is a massive thing that the Lord is just moving in and just working in.
We're asking people to join us because not everyone has the time to put in the days that we'll be going, the money to put in that we'll need to go. But there's a lot of people out there who feel a similar burden for those who are in need and for sharing the gospel and for just bringing the kingdom to places where the kingdom is not widely spread. And that's why I'm excited to invite other people into this and say, hey, you guys aren't going with us, but that doesn't mean that you can't be a part of this.